Very good evening to everyone. So once again, we gather here to study and, and practice the Buddha's teaching of our life and make the Buddha's teaching into our life so that the Buddha's teaching, need to incorporate.
Excuse me, Bhante.
Huh?
A little bit soft, Bhante. So, yeah.
Okay. So what can I do? Can you hear me now? Is it any different?
Yeah, now better.
Okay.
Okay.
I just use the computer sound. I think it should be enough. Enough, eh? Okay, can hear.
Yes, Bhante. Yeah.
Okay. So we need to incorporate the Buddha's teaching into our life. And then the life and the teaching and or practice should be the same. It should be a one. The practice and the life should not be a different thing, different path. Life go to one path, the practice is another path. So it is very difficult for us. Then it becomes something like big struggle. So it should be something without struggle. It should be aligned to our life. Then only our path is very smooth, without struggle, effortless journey. So this should be a effortless journey, effortless effort. Then our effort also very smooth. It's not something very harsh effort. Okay. Today I remind you all, I think this sutta we have studied earlier also. Studied earlier, I think one of the session earlier. I think this is one, and today I show you two suttas. Both suttas have been studied in this sutta study group, but I want to remind you it again. Okay, Sister Kao, can you read it?
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Samyutta Nikaya 35.23. At Sawati, Bhikkhus, I will teach you the all. Listen to that. And what bhikkhus is the all? The eye and forms, the ear and sounds, the nose and odors, the tongue and tastes, the body and tactile objects, the mind and mental phenomena. This is called the all. If anyone bhikkhus should speak thus, having rejected this all, I shall make known and that would be a mere empty boast on his part. If he were questioned, he would not be able to reply, and further, he would meet with vexation. For what reason? Because bhikkhus, that would not be within his domain.
Okay. So this sutta gives us the foundation for our practice or a theoretical background for our practice. We can say that our base understanding should be this understanding. So here what Buddha want to say is, here Buddha says, I will teach you all. All means everything. So everything in this world is this. So we have to understand the world from this perspective. Actually, this is the right perspective. We call it right view. So that's why we need to establish, or we need to have the right view in order to practice. So this right view suggests everything is this six experience. Six experience is the experience of the eye, experience of the ear, experience of the nose, experience of the tongue, experience of the body, experience of the mind. So these 6 experience. So what you experience in the eye is form or sight. What you experience in the ear is sound. Just now you are experiencing sound. You are experiencing also the sight. And you experience the odors in nose. And you taste in the tongue. And you feel the body sensation. Here mentions a tactile object, means that the bodily sensation, the bodily feeling you experience in the body, and mental phenomena in the mind. And that is all. That is all. There is no any other experience we can experience. Everything we experience last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 60 years, or 70 years, we have experienced these 6 experiences. If anyone bhikkhus should ask this, should speak this, thus, having rejected this all, I shall make known another all. That would be a mere empty boats on his part. If somebody says that they experience something else other than these 6, that is just a mere empty boast. It's a lie. It's not true. If he were questioned, he would not be able to reply. And further, he would meet with vexation. For what reason? Because that would not be within his domain. I mean, anything beyond this is not within our comprehension. This is said by the Buddha. Even Buddha also never experienced other than these 6. Then we also experience these 6. There is no anything beyond this 6 experience. And if somebody says that there is beyond anything, if there is anything in beyond this experience, it is just a mere lie. This we need to thoroughly establish. We need to make sure. We need to question by ourselves. We need to rectify. We need to testify whether this is true. So you have to ask from yourself, is there any other experience other than these 6? My whole life, other than seeing, other than hearing, other than smelling, other than tasting, other than bodily feeling, other than thinking, is there any other thing? So this one, not because of the Buddha says, not because of this sutta says, not because of anything else. You have to check with your own experience. This one, you need to be very sure about it. If there is any doubt about this, if there is any further question about this, if there is anything that you cannot accept, then you have to question it. You have to clarify this one. Without this understanding this phenomena properly, we cannot go further, because this is the way to establish in right view. So if you have any question actually about this, Bhante, I have a different experience. What is this? What is this? Then you have to ask from us, ask within the group, or ask within yourself, or you have to get clarify about it. I strongly tell you, if you just listen to this and forget about it, there's no benefit. You better do something else that time, you know. You have to be very, very sure about this one. You have to be testify, rectify, and crystal clear. There's nothing else. Everything is this six. This experience of this six. Even now, if you have any question, please ask. Then it's easy for you to go further. Okay. Sister Kahon, can you see another sutta now?
Yes, I see Malukian Putta Sutta.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I read?
Yeah.
Okay. Malukian Putta Sutta. Then Venerable Malukian Putta went up to the Buddha and asked him, Sir, may the Buddha please teach me Dharma in brief. When I've heard it, I'll live alone, withdrawn, diligent, keen, and resolute. Well now, Malukian Putta, what are we to say to the young monks when even an old man like you, elderly and senior, advanced in years, having reached the final stage of life, asks for brief advice? Sir, even though I'm an old man, elderly and senior, may the Buddha please teach me Dharma in brief. May the Holy One please teach me in brief. Hopefully, I can understand the meaning of what the Buddha says. Hopefully, I can be an heir of the Buddha's teaching. What do you think, Malukian Putta?
Wait, sister.
Okay.
So this Mālukian Putta Sutta explain something related to our life also. Actually, we all like something brief, like something direct, something short and sweet, something shortcut, isn't it? We cannot study whole 18,000 suttas. We cannot understand all 85,000 factors of the Dhamma factors. We don't have much time, isn't it? We all have many other work. So we need something very brief, something shortcut. Actually, we all like, if there is anything shortcut for the Nibbana, anything to finish this all the suffering, is there anything shortcut, anything brief, anything something short and sweet? We all like, right? So this Venerable Mālukian Putta also the same. I think recently one sister also asked me, there are so many suttas, why we should study all these suttas? Is there anything, something like one for everything? So this is something like that. So one pill for everything. You don't have to take so many pills, so many procedures. No, you don't need. Just if you take just one pill, if you just take this sutta alone, this instruction is something like that. This instruction is something like that. So this is a very brief way, very shortest cut to the Nibbana. This is shortest cut and direct, just in front of you. Direct way to realize the true nature of the existence, means see the truth directly, and it is very short, brief advice. If you remember the Bahia Sutta, last 2 weeks ago we discussed, there also the monks who needed it immediately. I want it very fast because his life is very in danger. Immediately after that, he passed away. So he knew that he needs something very quick, direct, something short, brief. There also Buddha give the same instruction, same teaching. Here also you can see he also given the same teaching. So this teaching is something that someone who need direct teaching, direct instruction, short instruction, like shortcut to the Nibbana. I say it's a shortcut to the Nibbana. So try to pay close attention and try to understand this sutta. You don't, actually, I also don't plan to teach so many sutta hereafter. Only go through this instruction. So we practice many times the same instruction, and then we can get the taste of the truth, what the Buddha says, and what's the true nature of myself, the true nature of this existence, what is the Nibbana, what is actually here. So this is a direct teaching. So give proper attention to this. Okay, sister, you can.
Okay, Bhante. Okay. What do you think, Malukian Putta? Do you have any desire or greed or fondness for sights known by the eye that you haven't seen? You've never been seen before. You don't see and you don't think will be seen. No, sir. Do you have any desire or greed or affection for sounds known by the ear that you haven't heard before, you don't hear, and you don't think will be heard? Smells known by the nose, tastes known by the tongue, touches known by the body, ideas known by the mind that you haven't known, you have never known before, you don't know, and you don't think would be known. No, sir. In that case,
Okay, with that.
Okay.
So here, now Venerable Mālukian Putta asks a direct instruction, something short, brief. So now Buddha asks a counter question from the Venerable Mālukian Putta, because Buddha wanted to give some kind of the wisdom, arousal of the wisdom in the Mālukian Putta. So he asked a question back again. He asking, do you have any desire, greed, or affection, the fondness to something that you haven't seen before? Haven't seen, you have never seen before, you don't see now, and you don't think that you will be seeing in the future. So I will ask the same question from, we also can go back to that question. Can we desire, can we like something that we haven't seen in the past, and we not seeing now also, and there is no chance to see in the future also? If you make it more simple, is it possible to like someone who never seen before, and you're not seeing now, and you will never seen in the future? Is it possible to like someone who never seen before, never heard before, never known before?
No, Bhante.
Yeah, it's not possible, right? So you have to say no, sir. Here say the Mālukian Putta say no, sir. Anyway, so there's no way, right? We like the things that we have seen. We like the things that we have heard. We like things that we have touched. We like the things that we tasted before. We like the something that smelled before. Or we like that we have think before. if it is never seen before, if it never heard before, never touched before, and there is no possibility to see or hear or touch in the future, there is no way for us to attach to that, have a desire on that, right? It can be a person, it can be anything. If you have never seen before, there is no way to have desire to see it. But it is impossible. It cannot be that you and me and everybody can rectify that. It is impossible. But it is happening. It is happening. This is the miracle of this existence. This is the illusion of this existence. This is the biggest problem of this existence. This is the mystery of this existence. There is no way to have a desire for something never seen, or there is no possibility to see in the future. But we already desire for something like that. Okay, then we go to the next passage, Sister Kaho.
Yeah, okay, Bhante. In that case, when it comes to things that are able to be seen, heard, thought, and known, in the seen will be merely the seen. In the heard will be merely the heard. In the thought will be merely the thought. In the known will be merely the known. When this is the case, you won't be by that. When you are not by that, you won't be in that. When you are not in that, you won't be in this life or the next or in between the two. Just this is the end of suffering. This is how I understand the detailed meaning of the Buddha's brief statement.
Okay. So from here, the Buddha's instruction is finished. After that, explained about what the Venerable Mālukian Putta understand. That we can go later, but we have to understand a little bit more deeper what this Buddha is trying to say. Buddha question from the Venerable Malukian Putta, if there is any possibility that we have a desire on something that we have never seen, never heard, never touched, never smelled, never taste before. And obviously, there is no way. But it already happened. Here, Buddha saying that in this, when you cease, when you know, we know that we have these 6 experience. We have 6 experience. Very prominent experience that we have is seeing. Seeing. So we isolate the seeing now. And when we see, when we have the experience of seeing, we see object from our eyes. Let's say this cup. I see a cup. This is object and this is the subject, or we call it I, and the form. I and the form. But Buddha says that here there is no form. There is no object. There is no rupa here. There's no I here. But there is a seeing, a experience of seeing. And we think that I have seen the cup. I like this cup. I have seen this cup before. I'm seeing it now. And there's a possibility in the future also I will be seeing this cup. So that I have a legitimate right to like it or desire it, have a desire for that. So actually, are we seeing a cup? This cup, do you think that this cup coming from outside to our this side? Or this cup is made here and project it to the outside? There is a really cup. The one scenario is there is really cup here, and that cup is seen by the eyes or me. Or in other way, I create a cup and that cup is projected to the outside. If there is a cup independently exists here outside, and that cup is seen by me, then there is an independent cup here. Whether I am here or not, the cup is here. Okay. If we take that scenario, that hypothesis, I bring someone who have never seen any cup before. There is someone who never know about cup. Let's say I bring someone from the Amazon forest, someone, those tribes, he never seen a cup or something similar. I bring here and I keep this one also. I'm asking him, let's say he can understand our English. I'm asking, do you see a cup? Then what would be his answer? Please speak.
What is cup?
Yeah. That means there is no cup here, right? He's not seeing a cup, right? Because this one, then we have to teach him English and teach him so many things. But we have to take the, only the certain part of the example. If we ask him, do you see a cup? Of course, he asks, what is cup? He even don't know what is cup. Then, is it possible for him to see a cup?
No, Bhante.
No.
No way, right?
Yeah.
Then I bring a small child, just now newborn child. He also has eyes, right? His eyes is working. His eyes is tested by the doctors by making like this, the eye is moving like that, so he can see. The child seeing a cup or not?
No.
Yes. The cup is there. It's still that you might not identify that it's a cup, but the product is there. But how can you say no?
I'm not saying no, actually. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes also. Let's say you are that newborn child, just you are newborn child. You don't know anything about this world. You don't know anything about in this world. You come in front of you, show you like this someone. Can you recognize this as cup?
The child will know that, might not know that it's a cup, but he
Okay.
will
No.
know.
Let's say you are a child now. You go back
okay.
to that. You are the child, and you don't know anything about in this world. Of course, you are just born, right?
Okay.
So, do you see a cup? Is there any cup here?
No.
How can you know? The object is there, ma.
No. I'm asking whether you see a cup or not. Don't think about outside thing. I'm asking whether you see a cup or not.
Mm.
That's why this Dhamma need to go from here. You have to see from you, not from outside to the inside. So inside to the, you have to see from, you have to see it from your own experience. If you see the Dhamma from the outside to the in, there's no way. No, normally it happens the from here to that side. So I'm asking whether you, as a child, you see a cup or not.
No. The cup is there, but as a child,
No.
The child
Now
don't
the
know
child
that.
is speaking. Now the child is speaking. The cup is there or not?
the cup is there, but
No. Now just now. Let's say you imagine you are just born.
no.
So
Cup
you
is
are
not
born. So
what I mean is the
no,
cup
no,
is
no.
there, but the
I don't
child
need, no, I don't need the adult's answer. I need a child answer.
no, there's no cup
Mm.
because they don't know what is that.
Okay, now I bring that Amazon forest, the man. Does he also has eyes? Does he seeing a cup? Let's say you are the Amazon, the forest. Let's say you are a girl from the Amazon forest. Do you see a cup?
See something but don't know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, you see something. I agree with that. You see something, right?
Yes, but don't know what it is.
Yeah, but clearly it is sure that you don't see a cup, right?
Yeah, don't know what it is. Haven't seen a cup also.
Yeah. So is there any cup now?
No cup. No cup. Because don't know what is a cup.
So at the very beginning of our life, there is no cup. When I say no cup, you don't take so seriously, because if you say no cup means that then there's again cup. But there is no such concept also cup, right? There is no such concept of cup, right? So in that way, that let's say what is in my hand?
Don't know. Don't know.
Is there anything inside the hand?
Maybe.
So now I'm going to show you something. Does that exist?
But then
I'm going to show you something. Does that exist? What you going to see?
No.
Yes, yes. Exist is
Exist what?
there.
Exist what?
Something is there, but don't know what is there.
Something is there.
No, we imagine only.
Yeah, you
Might be
imagine only,
nothing
right?
there.
You don't know, right?
Don't know,
Yeah.
don't know.
You don't know, right?
Yeah,
Don't know. But
Mm.
definitely something is there.
no. You
If,
imagine.
yeah.
Just
Something
only
is there
close.
is an assumption.
No, assumption. Something is there is assumption.
Nothing exists.
We think that something is there.
Can you? What is inside? What is this?
Mention.
It can be something is there. It can be just nothing is there.
Only a
That
fish.
yeah. That's mean you don't you cannot say you cannot say it exists or it does not exist because you don't even know what it is,
Mm,
right?
mm.
So the child mind is like that. When you show a cup to the child, he don't have any idea about cup. So if we say that there is no cup or there is cup, both answer is wrong because there is no such thing as cup for him. He don't
Mm.
he don't even have that concept. To say there is no cup, he must have that concept first, and then we can say there's no or there is cup. So the both answer there is or there is no is both wrong answer, right? Because he don't know even what is cup, or there is no any idea about cup. So here actually there's nothing. So so what I want to say is that if you see again like a child, what what would you see? What would you see? Is there any cup?
Just seeing.
Just saying there's something there, but don't know what is it.
Yeah, the child also have this there is something, this sense of something that is called that underlying ignorance. There is something out there. But Buddha say, okay, we again some more examine here. Actually, when we see this one, now what out of 6 experience, what is this experience?
I sight.
Oh, the seeing experience, right?
Yes,
We seeing, so there is a seeing experience, right?
yes.
Now there is a seeing. So let's say a child, the just newborn child, he seeing something. He just seeing, right? He not seeing something. He's seeing. His whole experience is seeing. Whole experience is seeing. He don't think that there is something out there. Actually, he cannot even think that there is something out there. It is just a seeing. he experiencing the seeing. He just enjoying the seeing. He just experienced the seeing, that we all was there. We just experienced the world, but through the seeing, because now the seeing is appeared. The seeing, the experience of seeing is appeared. I mean, it appeared. The best word is the experience of seeing is appeared. But we don't see anything. We don't see anything. So when we don't see anything, there is no one to see it. Without the object, the I does not arise. Or without the object, without the observation, there is no observer. Observer and the observation. Observation and the observer. It both arise together. The moment the observation arises, the observer is arise. The moment the observer is arise, the observation is arise. So when the child is seeing at the just after he born, he just experience. It is that we say that he experienced, but for him, it's a just, we cannot talk about what is actualities, because the language itself is spoiled the experience. There is experience. There is experience of seeing. There is experience of seeing. And now, what the mother doing is, now he just experienced the seeing. There is a experience of seeing. And what the mother doing is showing this. The child doesn't see a cup. Then mother says, showing this, mother give a specific sound, a cup, 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 cup. But he don't know what is this. There is a sound experience. There is a seeing experience. There is a sound experience, the hearing experience, seeing experience. But when the hearing experience comes, the sound experience doesn't have. When the sound experience comes, hearing experience doesn't have. But this one happened very quickly. Somehow, he experienced both hearing and seeing, hearing and seeing. Somehow, when this one is repeated again and again and again and again and again, he make a knock these two experience, sound experience and seeing experience. That is how the Antojata Bahijata, Buddha says that, somebody come to the Buddha and says that there is a knock inside and knock outside. How to there is entanglement, how to, de-entangle this entanglement. The first time he knocked, he bind these two experience and create a concept. He create that this seeing is associated with this sound. Means sound always come as the word as a name. So he combined these two and make a concept. He make a conceptual kind of concept inside his mind. Now there is one experience and there's another experience, and now he make another experience as a conceptual level. That's called mind level. He create a cup, and then now he create a cup. Cup means that he create a concept of cup. Before that, he seen there is no cup. He hear cup, also there is no such thing as cup. But after some time, he create the concept of cup. After he create the concept of cup, now when you show this one, immediately the mind start to say the other word, other experience, repeat the other experience of hearing in the mind. It says a cup. When you show, now no need the sound. Inside sound coming, a cup. When if you hear just a sound experience, a cup, immediately mind show the cup experience, the showing of the cups, the seeing of the cup. The same thing happened to you now also. Are you all seeing the screen now?
Yes.
Okay. See what happened inside you. Every time I show you, without I am saying cup, there is a little sound coming from your mind. A cup, again cup, cup. Did you notice that experience? The mind experience, mind come and interpret and label.
Yes, Bhante.
You see? If you see, that is called direct experience, direct seeing. Okay. When I show this, a cup, a sound of cup coming inside, very mild sound. But it's not sound. It's
Labor.
Yeah, but it is come as a kind of sound actually. The mind sound. Okay. Now I'm saying this like this. Cup. When I say cup, what happened to your mind? Your mind visualize a cup, right?
Yes.
I say a mother.
My mother come up.
I say Buddha.
Statue Buddha come up.
I say the sky. The sky coming, right? Now you know that now mind doesn't need two things. Once you teach one experience appear, then actually not only sound, it will come all five experience. We call papancha sanya. Means that all five experience means the sound of that, the taste of that, smell of that. If there is no smell, then there's no smell. If there's no taste, then no taste experience. And the touch, the experience of touch, all come within 1 second. That is how, that is what we call mind. Our mind is such a kind of very useful tool. I told you that day, mind is like an AI or technology. We can use it for our, for our day-to-day use. It's a good tool. It's like an AI. But if we totally give power to the AI, what happens? The AI will control the human. You can use the social media for your, for the things. It's a good tool for your business, for the connecting other people. But if you are addicted to the social media, what happens? The social media will control you. You can use the game for your enjoyment. It's a good way to, manipulate, the create very good tool for enjoyment. But if you're addicted to the game will eat you. The game control whole of your life. The same way, mind is a good tool. If you use that mind, it's a good things for you can create the beautiful things. You can see that, mind can create. When the sound come cup, he immediately create a visual of cup. When you see a visual of the cup, he create the all other experience. You see that immediately he has the ability to create, but it is not true. It's it's like a fake. It's like he create, but in an illusion way. When I say cup, suddenly the cup come to you. When I say mother, a mother come to you. He visualize the mother's image. He visualize the mother's smell. He visualize the mother's touch. He quickly visualize it. And this one happened very quickly. How quickly is like you experience all 5 experience within like this. So it's very, very powerful. The mind have ability to do that, all these things. So we having understand this one, we go back to our original point. Buddha says that you never seen something. You never seen a cup. Very first day, you never seen a cup, right? Very first day, you never seen a cup, right? What happened second day? Second day, you create, the mother or someone says a cup. So let's say somebody says cup. Also no idea. Very first day somebody say cup, no idea. When somebody show you this one, no idea. No cup, nothing. If somebody says cup, let's say I say, like this, kope. I say kope. What it mean? No meaning, right? There's nothing, right? It's just a sound, right? Just a sound. So very first day you heard about cup, also it's like that. Just a sound, just a hearing only. It's just a hearing. But kopya is in Sinhala is to the cup. And so in the very first day, in the sound also there is no cup. In the seeing also there is no cup. So it is very sure that in the past you haven't seen the cup. But when you combine and you conceptualize that cup, and then the second day or after that, after you conceptualize, you again see this one. Then what happened? The concept you create, you immediately put it to the outside. This is that sound, the cup. Initially, you put just a cup only, the sound experience, a cup, a word. So, very first day, you seeing the cup, actually, not very first day, the second day, when you see in the cup, when you recognize in the cup recognized from here to here, right? Not from here to here. It is not, the cup not coming from outside to the inside. The cup coming from inside to the outside. Means that you are seeing that conceptual cup, which does not exist. Just now, I show you, I tell you, a mother. A mother come to your mind. That mother exists. Is it real? I tell you, the sky. Is it real? The sky coming, yes. But is it real?
It's in the mind.
Yeah. What is mind is real. It's just like illusion, right? It's just like a mirage. You can, it seems there, but it doesn't really existing. Like mirage, it seems there, but it does not really existing. It does not existing anywhere in this world. It's just a concept. It is not outside. It is not inside. It's just an appearance. It's appearance like this, appearance of like this. Illusion is appearance like that.
It's just the image.
Hmm?
It's just the image in the mind.
Yeah, image in the mind, but that it is not in the mind also, because there is no such thing as mind. When this experiencing is pop up, then it's come, isn't it? So now I'm going to say one thing. It doesn't exist in your mind, right? I'm say flower. A moment I say flower, the flower comes. It doesn't exist in the mind. When the cause and condition is right, it pop up. And then in the pop up, it disappears. So it's like illusion. It's like a kind of illusion. It seems to appear and then it disappears. Mm. Okay, so according to the Buddha, you haven't seen this cup from your eyes, but you have to see things from your eyes, but you haven't seen the cup from your eyes in the past. And what happened now? Are you seeing a cup from your eyes? No, you're seeing from the mind. Even now also, you are not seeing a cup in the from the eyes. Is there any possibility in the future that you can see? There's no way to see the cup. So you never seen a cup. You're not seeing a cup now, and there is no possibility for you to see the cup in the future. So is there a possibility for you to desire for cup? Desire for cup that is seen in your eyes? Is there any possibility to have a desire for a cup that is seen from the eyes? There is no possibility. There is no way to see the cups from the eyes. Eyes cannot see the cup. I have never seen the cup. The mind is the one who conceptualizes it. It is a mind-made one. There is nothing, there is no cup outside. The cup is inside. Its concept is inside. This flesh cannot see. This is a flesh, this is a flesh. It's all flesh. Cannot see. The mind is the one conceptualize it. It's a conceptualize. It's not real. It's just a concept. You seeing is a conceptualize that it's unreal cup. If you see it's unreal, it's a concept. It's simply, we cannot say it's a cup. It's just a mere illusionary appearance. That's why it's called nama rupa. It is not a form. It is a name. The name form. Name form, like we call it a black flower or red flower. It's like named form. Name is adjective. The form is derived from the name or the sound. So it's just a sound only, actually, finally. Or it's just a concept. So just now I told you that observe this. Observe this. Observe this. Observe this is, if not, you are not observing this actually. You're observing your mind the same time. Same time means you know that there is a sound coming, a cup. A cup. A cup. Okay, look at the cup. Now it describing the cup. It is like this cup and this color, and it seems like I like it. There is one cup like in my home also, and this is a good cup for the monks. And this cup may be expensive, maybe it's not expensive, it's cheap. Maybe I want to buy like this cup. Maybe, like this whole story, labeling, judgment, and story, and many stories. Initially, labeling, liking, the judgment, liking or disliking, and the stories and all goes. All these liking, judgment, labels, and all these things coming from here to here or here to here. From here to here. Now I am asking, not I'm asking, the Buddha asking you to go back to your original states. You go back to the child states. You go back to your original, see the things before the mind come and pollute the experience. Experience without mind, experience without mind, experience without mind, just like a pure child seeing the world. Now I am asked, the Buddha asking, in that case, when it comes to things that are able to see, heard, thought, known, so in the scene will be merely seen. So you have to do a practice now. This is a practice to go back to your original, to see the as it is, because our mind now conditioned in such a way, and we are conditioned, we are habitually, it become like uncontrollable habits. The mind come and interpret it, label it, give all the stories to it. But now we try to see without mind, without labeling, without judgment. Now, at the beginning, this is not possible to do. The moment it come, quickly the names come, means labeling come, and all the stories come. But at least at the beginning, you can stop all the stories about it, or all the thinking about the cup. But still you can see that there is a labeling and judgment. And slowly you remove the judgment, that like or dislike or that part or neutral. The judgment you stop, and then you slowly stop the labeling. You just seeing like a baby, he just seeing without labeling, without want to recognizing, without want to name it, without want the desire to the grasp it, without desire to label it, without desire to recognize, know it. No, the desire for know is not there. He just see. So you have to practice this one. You have to practice this one. See, this is just a saying, and you don't have to verbalize, you don't have to do anything. Seeing as seen. So it's an experience. It's experience. You stay with this practice. It may take one day if you effort is there, your faith is, if your effort is there for this practice, then you start to see the things as it is. Less mental talk, less labeling, less mental judgment, less stories. Let it slowly settle down and totally disappear the mind, and let the whole experience of seeing to be very purely experienced. That is the practice. That's the only practice. This is the direct way to see the truth. This is not a magic. It's very scientific. This is very straightforward. And in this way, you train to experience the world without mind, and to experience the world as it is. And there are many benefit, many phenomena arising during this process, that for you to experience, that no need to tell, no need to ask from the others. You can experience every goodness, every the peace, happiness, and everything come out of this. Don't try to conceptualize this also. Don't try to understand this one. Just practice. Just try. Just give a try. I tell you, try this one wholeheartedly, because you have been now living for maybe 60 years, 70 years. Just another 1 week is not wasting, right? If you wholeheartedly give 1 week for this practice, it is not working, just totally give up this one. And never, no need to see any other things about this practice. You can go to another teacher or another thing. You practice wholeheartedly this, and you experience. If it is not nothing, it is giving more problems to you, just give up it. Just 1 week only wasted. So that is the best way I can explain to you today about this practice. It's not I introduce one. This is what the Buddhas give direct instruction to do to those people who quickly need results, quickly experience the truth. In that case, you come to things that are seen, heard, thoughts, known. In the seen will be merely seen. So I tell you, no need to take all these 6 senses. You take only 2 or 3 maximum: seeing, hearing, and bodily feeling. You in your normal life, day-to-day activities time, experience these seeing, hearing, and sensation as it arises. And when you have nothing to do, if you have time to practice 15 minutes, just sit down, then choose only one. Either seeing, just deeply seeing. Don't close your eyes. And this is not a meditation. Don't close. How to see the seeing with closing eyes? So open eyes and see it deeply, thoroughly. See. Continuously see. Or if you prefer to hear, deeply, continuously, just hear. Or deeply and continuously, just experience the bodily feeling. You can choose either of these 3 and try 15 minutes. And all other time, stay with seeing, hearing, and bodily sensation. That is 1 week you do and see whether it is working for you or not.
Excuse me, Bhante.
Hmm.
Bhante, let's say we are listening to music,
Yeah,
soothing music, so we just listen
just listen.
without trying to think what song is this, what music is that, where is it from, who is the one who play. Just listening without thinking of all this.
Actually, if you are really enjoying, that will happen naturally. When you are really enjoying, you and the sound not become two things. It become one. You are resonate with the song, that you are becoming the song. Actually, that is the actual experience. So you can experience it. You and song, there is no separation.
Okay, we'll try.
That is the full. That is the pinnacle of our sati. You totally become the music.
Mm.
But you don't try to do that in that way. I told you that outcome, but you just listen it. Just listen it.
Just
No,
listen, yes.
no
And
left,
experience it.
past and future, nothing. Just listen. It can be music, it can be the child sound, it can be neighbor sound, it can be bird sound, it can be the road sound, the traffic sound, it can be anything. And you don't need to even label, even though I label it like that, it just hearing, just hear. Experience the hearing. Let the experience of hearing to be continuously experienced.
Bhante.
In this translation, there is a wrong translation. This, here, seen, heard, and thoughts and known. Buddha summarized these 6 into 4. But here, this thought is not thoughts. It's mute means that physical, the physical experience, like physical feeling. That's because here seeing is one experience, hearing one experience, the bodily feeling, taste, and smelling. Buddha put all 3 into one as feeling, like bodily feeling. Mute mutamatta, and vinyate vinyatamatta. Thinking also like that. Let's say if there is a thinking come, but I tell you, don't touch to that, because you easily get caught by the thoughts and you go with the thoughts. So here, practice just experience without mind, because that one maybe it's difficult for you to do. That maybe later that these are just also thought, but now at the beginning you take seeing as seeing, hearing as hearing, and bodily sensation and bodily sense as bodily sensation. Oh, very simple thing is take one.
Then next week we share our experience, Bhante.
Yes, please. Yeah. So in the meantime, maybe, of course, your mind won't allow to do that, because your mind is the samsara or Mara come and disturb you. It's trying to, bring you to the past or future or something not here. It not allowing us to experience the as it is. So mind want to bring you to the past, future, or somewhere else, not here, not here and now. So it don't like, the mind don't like to use to stay here and now. So you have to expect some challenges, expect. So, but don't get upset. I know now Mara come and trying to bring me to the past, the future, or somewhere else. But I now deeply seeing. I am deeply seeing. I'm deeply seeing, just seeing. I experience the seeing. I'm seeing it. I'm not investigating the details or anything, just seeing as it is. Or hearing as it is. I deeply hearing, deeply hearing. Can you do this simple activity?
Can Bhante?
Can practice.
Brothers and sisters, let us take this 1 week, right, to practice what Bhante just shared with us and
Okay.
experience it with ourselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if there is any question, you can ask. Now you have the background, the theory, background right view from the previous suttas. And now here is a practice to experience what previous sutta says or experience the right view. Know the right view and experience the right view. So then at any moment you establish in right view means what? You enter into the path, enter into the stream. That's called being Sotapan.
Bhante, when you ask her to do the activity, seeing as seeing, without thinking, without using the mind. After
Yes,
that,
yes.
what is the purpose of doing that?
What is the?
What is the purpose of us doing that?
To see the things as it is. To see the world clearly, to understand the world as it is, to see the truth of.
To see the truth.
See the truth.
To see the truth. Huh?
Yes, see the truth by yourself as it is, not by your mind interpretation, not that illusionary world. You see in the real world, not illusionary world.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Bhante.
Only you and Bhante.
You have another 5 minutes. If you have question, ask.
Bhante, I got a question.
Yes.
What would be the experience like when you do this?
You experience why you want to that also why you want to learn it from outside, then your mind again doing this another illusion, it also preventing you to experience the real one, then the mind give you that experience, the mind one that is not real one, that is a fake one. So you experience it by yourself, direct experience. Isn't it? Is that better? Because otherwise, just like any other thing, just like what that's just like how the mind create a cup, it create another illusion, which is something not here, something not real. So you cannot experience the real one. So I suggesting you to experience the real one by yourself.
Maybe my question is more, what would the feeling be like when you do this?
That's why the feeling, how can I explain to you my feeling? Even I explain also, it also become fake. Then it's become just a word. And then using that word, your mind try to create that feeling for you.
Okay, got it.
That mind created one. It is not real again.
Yep, got it, Bhante. Thanks.
Actually, I have seen that even some monks also share their experience of this, about their I mean, those who experience this and they share experience. But I think it is not good for the practitioners. Because then it become a disadvantage for the practitioners. Then they visualize it. They try to imitate that one. They try to borrow it from the teacher, from the someone else. I have seen many, it's a beautiful experience. They are shy, but because I experienced this, I experienced the drawback of this explaining the enlightenment to the others. I heard it from the others. Then it become a obstacle for me to experience. Then because my mind come and try to interpret, try to give that one, which is not the real experience. The mind is just like, just another imagination, another conceptual experience, another illusion.
Bhante, another question. Do we focus on one item or just look straight at one half, or do we look all over the place?
When you're seeing, right?
Correct.
It doesn't matter. You can see all over. You can see in one place, but deeply seeing, it doesn't matter.
Okay, thanks.
Bhante,
Of course, you might experience when you're seeing like this, in a way that it is also kind of easy for you, because when you see one thing's but sometime, the mind start to experience all these five hindrances. If you are energetic enough, you can stay in one place, or you can look outside, but make sure that your mind not labeling or not making stories out of that, just seeing it.
Should the
Yes.
mind be blank then, Bhante?
Yeah, but don't, what you can do is you can just see deeply. The mind, there is no chance for the mind to come and interpret it, but mind is still come at the beginning, still will come and label it, and say, make judgments, and even stories it. But when the mind is making stories or label, just ignore it, just let it go. Just, you don't need to know about it. You don't need to know, because I know it's anything coming from the mind is not real. It's just ignore it. So when you keep ignoring it, mind will be blank, and just seeing arising, just seeing, completely and pure seeing will be seen.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Brothers and sisters, any more questions for Bhante before we end the session tonight?
Okay, Bhante, one more question.
Yes.
Can I summarize it that when you want to see the truth, we experience the seeing as seeing, and we mustn't use the mind.
Yes.
Once we use the mind, we will never experience the truth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Because the mind is never seen outside. Mind is never heard outside. Mind never feel. Mind never taste. Mind never smell. So mind is just like secondary source. He just creating this concept only. He cannot see the truth. He cannot see the truth. He only see a conceptual level. He only experience illusionary level. So anything the mind doing is illusionary. But I'm not saying don't use the mind for day-to-day life. Use the mind when only need. But what happened now is mind is overpowered us. Mind is every time, all the time, we bringing us to the future and the past or somewhere else, or kind of daydreaming, you know. So that is what we call suffering. There is no any other suffering. The mind is the suffering, the create the suffering. And without mind there is no samsara. Without mind there is no this world or the next world. Without mind you are not here or you are not there. With the mind you are here, and this world and the next world, the samsara, the heaven and hell, and all other things are in the mind level. When I'm saying that you see the without mind, you see as it is, that is also not the truth. There is another layer for you to see the truth. But that layer, you cannot go there. It will appear when you stay in before that layer, when you seeing as seeing, when you stay here and now, when you stay with that experience, then the truth will reveal to you the ultimate truths, or we call Nibbana, or the other religion says being united with the God, or whatever the concept they call it, whatever it is, that is the ultimate truth. Because seeing also not the ultimate truth, but it is very close to the truth. It's just like the mind is the illusionary world, Nibbana is the real world. The mindfulness of being in this moment, here and now, with the five senses, is like a bridge. So when you stay in the bridge, anytime you quickly go to the truth. But if you stay in our other side of the bridge, there is no way to go to the other side of the bridge, which is truth. No? So you have to stay in the bridge, stay in the middle actually. Then the truth will be seen any given moment. But anyway, the truth will be seen or not. Your suffering also will be no more when you are staying in the middle. And if you go one time to the truth side, if you see the truth one moment, you never go back again to the other side. I mean, the previous side, the mind side again. Means you never go back to the world again. Never. When I say like that, it's not that you disappear from somewhere, but your life will never be the same again. And you cannot go back to the worldly life again as before. You go back again, but it's not, your whole perspective is changed. And maximum, you can stay here another 7 lives here. Even though you try to stay in the illusion, you maximum you can do it in the 7 years. And if you don't want to stay here anymore, you can be around in this life itself. It's like that. After that, at least you have choice. But now you don't have choice with the mind. Mind is overpowered you. So you take the control of your mind and use the mind only when you need it. Other time, just keep it aside. It's like another tool. Okay? Did you understand?
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Let us thank Bhante by saying sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. Thank you, Bhante, for explaining this important and yet I would say it's something for us to experience ourselves. Yeah. So Bhante also didn't explain what do we expect to see, right? So it's for us to see ourselves. So brothers and sisters, let us take this week to practice it, and then next week let us share our experience with Bhante, yeah, so that we don't waste Bhante's compassion also. So Bhante try very hard, really very hard to explain to us, yeah.
Yeah, because actually it's hard, because explaining this one is really, really hard. And some more, we also have some communication barrier, the English, the what I want to say is not always coming from my English. So I am trying very hard to put into the words what I want to say. So that's why we really need some more extra effort to understand this one, with this English and all. But I think this enough. The communication is still okay.
It's
yeah, I think Sister Kahong, the line is not good. Okay, in that case, we can conclude this. I think Sister Kahong line is not good. I think she...
Yeah, my line is not good. Sorry, I just connected back. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Bhante. Maybe we invite Bhante to lead us in a sharing of merits. Yeah. Thank you, Bhante.
Sharing merits to all the devas, all the celestial beings, and departed relatives. Akasattha ca bhummatta deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu loka sasanam chirang rakantu desanam chirang rakantu mang parang idang me ñatinang hotu sukita hontu ñatayo idang me ñatinang hotu sukita hontu ñatayo idang me ñatinang hotu sukita hontu ñatayo. Make aspiration. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana patiya Idang me punyang nibbanas pachayo hotu.
Sadhu. Thank you, Bhante, and thank you, brothers and sisters, for your presence tonight. Yeah, so let us say sadhu 3 times to Bhante. Good night, Bhante. Good night, brothers and sisters.
Good night.
A good experiential week. Sorry, just now my line was quite bad. So break out a few times, yeah. Okay. Good night, brothers and sisters. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.